A couple topics to hit in here before go Giants. Chale, what's up, Pocho? How's it going, homeboy? Dodger Blue, baby. Come on now. It's gonna be a good game. And actually, let's Dodger game will start here in another 30 minutes. We'll be out of here. It's actually been a great game. It's been a real good series, especially if you're a Giants fan. But it's very, very close, man. Great defense. It's only one score difference, which tell you it's a pretty damn good game. All right, so let's just get right into this real quick, man. The cancel culture. We say around here, it's a bunch of bitchastrophe going on in the world. A lot of bitchastrophe, right? And especially out here in California, Thank God for all. I want to thank all you guys who kept Newsom in. That was a great job because he's tackling all the tough stuff, right? All the tough stuff, which is having gender neutral places for kids to buy toys, right? That's the kind of stuff we're dealing with over here, and people are getting canceled over stuff like this. And let's gonna start off with probably the man that everybody. Where are we at, Mr. John? Let me see where you at, buddy. Let me get you opened up here real quick. Where are you at? Let me get this guy downloaded over here real quick, and then we will see. That guy right there, right? Save. That is Mr. John Gruden. He is the former coach of the Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Oakland Raiders. All you Raider fans don't really care what city is in, but he's the former Raiders coach, right? He has been canceled. And yeah, I posted that he was fired, and that's the scoops I got before a lot of people got the stuff. And you can say that he resigned all you want. Bottom line, they pushed this guy to the cliff. At the cliff, they told him, so either you jump with this parachute we're going to give you, or we're just going to push you off. You figure it out. Now, if anybody gives me that kind of ultimatum, that means I've been fired, man. And he was fired for some remarks that he made on I believe it was a private email. So I'm not sure, but some of the remarks were calling, I think calling the president or whatever it is of the NFL, they're calling him a pussy, they were calling him a fag, they were calling him all stuff like that. He made some remarks to the union guys, an African American guy, and he said I don't know if he said puffy lips or something like that. But when I first heard about it, I thought, oh, man, there's going to be some stuff in there that's, this guy's saying ER. He's dropping the ER. He's just saying these, and I was like, wait a minute. No, that's not what's going on here. The guy, what's up, Fannerlocks? Thanks for that membership, player. The guy, far left. The guy is just speaking how a lot of guys speak. Straight up. The guy is a football coach, has been in the NFL for decades now, or over a decade, right? I don't know if he played ball, but he's been in part of the football for, I'm sure, over 20-something years. Now, imagine going into a locker room in the NFL or going to these guys' barbecue and party, right? Do you not think these guys don't sit there and throw jabs at one another, talk shit to one another, say all kind of stuff? When he's sending out these emails, I'm sure that the Raiders, I could be wrong, allegedly, right? I'm sure they knew something about it. I'm sure they already had wind of it. And I think they kind of politicked on this guy and just pretty much say, you know what? He's not winning anymore. He's not really putting in the amount of money we gave him. He had a $100 million contract for 10 years, which was $10 million a year. As of right now, he walked away, leaving $60 million on the table. I don't know how much he's gonna take away from this $10 million he had this year. They'll probably cut it in half and tell him to have a nice life. Will he come back? I believe he will. I believe eventually he will be back in ESPN or somewhere after this all blows over. Because this right here, it's almost all made up. Unless I see some stuff in there that's really like horrible. Come on, they had this guy. I forgot to put the picture. He's from CNN. He's a legal analyst, right? The guy from CNN, the legal analyst, was on a Zoom call. And this is the so-called, the good news place, which none of them are. He's on a Zoom call. He believes the Zoom call is over, not over. He thinks he's muted and the camera's off. What does this fool do? He gets up, he starts jerking off in front of the camera, looking at the chicks on the video. Well, what do? They suspended him for a few months, and after that, he said, "Oh, he went and got masturbation counseling or whatever the hell he got." Right, and now he's back on CNN. No harm, no foul. I'm like, wait a minute, dude, what's up with this double standard? It seems like if you don't oblige by, especially the LGBTQ community, if you don't oblige by their rules, they will try to cancel you. They will do everything in their power to try to cancel you. When this guy, me personally, I'm not a Raider fan. I think he got done dirty. I think he got done wrong. I think they found a scapegoat to take his contract and boot him off the Raiders. And he was forced to retire. They could say whatever they want, but he was forced to retire, man. So let's see what we got in here. That's Mr. Gruden there. So you guys tell me what you think about that guy here. All right. Another one, this kind of kicked off the whole thing in the last couple of weeks or so, right? Which was, here we go. What do we got here? This comedic genius, man. This comedic genius. I don't even have to say his name. All you guys already pretty much know what it is. Dave Chapelle. Oh, man. What an absolute great Netflix special. If you haven't watched it, and I'm sure you've heard about it because that's what everybody's talking about it, you got to go watch that special. Dave Chapelle pretty much came out at the first 5 minutes of his special, and he said, this will probably be my last special. I'm leaving it all on the door or the floor, whatever they say, how the phrase goes. I'm leaving it all on the table. And he did just that. And he made more than one reference. I guess the LGBTQ community has been on him because nowadays you can't talk about gays. You can't say anything about gays because gays are now, I guess, the ones running the country, making the laws, making the policy. We can't call each other man. That isn't my wife. That's my partner. We're doing gender-free or neutral areas for kids. We're making comic books. We'll get into that, right? So Dave Chapelle, this was one of the big ones that he got. Let me see. Is this the one he did? Okay, this is what he said. Part of the LGBT community doesn't know the baby's history. The baby's a rapper. He once shot a 19-year-old Jalen Craig and killed him in Walmart. This is true. The baby shot and killed a man at Walmart, North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our community, you can shoot and kill a man, but you better not hurt a gay person's feelings. That's deep, man. That's big. So Chappelle is pretty much saying, I mean, you guys all heard it. He's pretty much saying that you can literally go and kill another man, whether it's a black man, I'm sure whether it's a brown man, whether it's an Asian man, whether it's a white man. You can kill any man and your career is still going to survive. You're going to be okay. But the second that you offend an LGBTQ member, that's it. You've crossed the line. Oh, no. Wait. Hey, Gil. So that means American Cholo, I can go out there, get into it with some food, put some holes in them. I smoke them. I beat the case. I come out. No problem. Hey, that guy's a stand-up guy. He's a good guy for the community, right? But the second I say something about gays or saying, hey, I don't like this certain policy you guys are pushing, hey, let's cancel this guy, man. This guy's not good for the community. No, the thing is that you guys don't like us to push back and give us our ideas, our way of thinking, our morals and values. It's not as if the world is turning upside down, and anytime we come up with something that we disagree with, especially in the community, they start bashing us. They start talking about we're homophobes. This is the kicker, though, people. This is the kicker, and I knew this was going to happen. Dave Chappelle is absolutely right. But who started this whole madness and got it really crazy was the same people that they were pushing for. It was the BLM movement. It was a super hypersensitive movement that I am completely and utterly, fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm completely and utterly offended. Anytime somebody says any little thing, I'm offended. It's racist. This is racist. And that's what BLM was doing. Let's be honest. It was as a whole a good movement? I believe wholeheartedly it was, but it was hijacked, and it was hijacked to a movement that anytime you disagree with somebody, you're a racist, you're this, you're that. Well, the LGBTQ community jumped on the bandwagon. They jumped on with BLM. They both became, it's like two super gangs became one gang. They became a clica, but now they're the clica. LGBTQ's taken it to another level. And now the BLM guys are like, Hey, wait a minute, man. These guys are calling us out on shit now. They called Kevin Hart out on it. They took him from the Academy Awards because he said some gay jokes. They want to cancel Chappelle. And more, you're gonna see this. It's kind of like they're eating their own. Because why? Because we're not perfect human beings. We don't I don't know what world and what reality some of these people live in that they think that we just have to abide by certain sayings or just talk a certain way, and now all of a sudden they're giving us certain words that we have to use as far as like gender neutral and transgender and this gender and that gender. Man, come on now. You can't expect us to just simply from one year to the next or even 3 years to the next and all of a sudden abide by your rules. It doesn't matter. It doesn't work like that. I think people forget that we are the majority, that we are, quote unquote, the normal ones. But when you say that, oh, what does that mean that the gay people are not normal? It doesn't mean that. It means that normal people are this, right? Normal people have 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, 1 mouth. That's normal people. If you're missing an arm, it's not that you're a horrific person. But sure, if your child is born without an arm, your kid was born not normal, not the normal that you would want. And that's a fact. If your kid's born without an ear, it's the same thing. But they're all of a sudden trying to push us into a corner where we have to apologize and we have to go by everything. And no, I'm not apologizing. I'm a man. And I'm not afraid to sit there and say, I'm a man. And I'm not gonna sit there and have people start pushing to little kids, like that song was saying. You don't let your kid tell you what time it is to go to bed, but you're gonna tell him he can say what gender he is. Doesn't work like that, man. At least not in my household. I don't know about you guys. Let's see what you guys are talking about, man. Okay, so let me put this number up real quick before I go on my tirades over here, people. There we go. So Chapelle, like I said, did a great job, but he low key went after the LGBTQ community. He low key went after the Jewish community. I think that's really the big one that got him, but they just won't say anything. He went out there, put it on the table, and god dang it, he was right, man. He's no coward. He's about his, and it's about time some of these guys with bigger platforms start standing up and stop with all the catastrophe going out there. Angel Flores, saludos to all. What's going on, player? Got that live for you, man. I had a couple of you guys hit me up, so we got to do it live, so we're doing it. Now here we go. Done. All right, so this is what else is going on out here. Let me put this thing up here a little bit before I get too crazy ahead of myself. Time to change it. There we go. All right, here we go. You guys want to call? 818-538-9330, I believe is the number. If not, you're going to call somebody else by mistake, and it is what it is. Missed the first couple minutes. What you talking about, eh? We're talking about Gruden getting canceled, the Raiders coach. We're talking about Chapelle trying to get canceled because of the LGBTQ community. And we're going to talk about the great stuff they're doing in the beautiful state of California, man. Okay. This is what's going on here. Like I said, thank God for all you guys who kept Newsom in, because he's doing some great stuff right now, man. What's he doing? He's solving homelessness. No, he's not solving homelessness. He's solving the drug addiction problem. No, he's not solving the drug addiction problem. He's making affordable housing for everybody. No, he's not making affordable housing. Well, what the hell is this guy doing? This is what he's doing, man. This is what he's doing. He's making sure. Let me see. I got a call real quick.
Call from
Roger. Make it quick, Roger. What's up, Roger?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, my man. Talk to me.
Hey, man. So, I saw. Yeah, this has been going for a long time, man. It just didn't happen overnight. It's been happening little by little. The whole LGBT stuff, and there's really nothing I think we can do at this point. I think that they run everything. They run the media. They run Hollywood, and not only that, I mean, they're running politics. So. There's really nothing. I mean, what's Dave Chapelle gonna do? Yeah, he's a minority. That's his only little card that he has. But even that doesn't even matter anymore. You got the guy. What's the name of that gay rapper? The one did with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Uzi shit or something like that. Right?
Yeah. So I mean, even now, like the LGBT, they got the whole. Now you're going to see a lot of gay hip hop coming out and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, and all that gangster rap, bro. The easy, all that stuff is done, bro. There's nothing we can do. I mean, it's just you're gonna have to follow suit.
I don't agree
And
with you on that one,
unfortunately,
Roger. I don't agree with you on that. I believe that we still hold a majority. I think that Dave Chappelle coming out is giving more people the backbone to have a voice, because what they're doing is they're using a lot of these guys who are influencers. They're using the rap guys to throw it out. They're using actors to throw it out. And what Dave Chappelle did, he pretty much now has a lot of the black community out there saying he's right. What's the problem? And they don't want the black community to go against it, because the black community has a shitload of influence, man. I think Dave Chappelle doing what he did actually did us the service.
They do, but they can be infiltrated. It's the same thing. Look, the LGBT has all the power in the world. Look at Apple, right?
Yes.
Look at Mr. Cook there, who runs the company and everything. Look at all the screensavers on Apple. They're all, you have, if I look at my screensavers right now, I got, the majority of them are all gay pride, There's nothing we can do. The LGBTQ, they're going to double down, just like the Democrats do, just like the liberals do, just like the socialists do. They don't give a shit, man. They keep pushing and pushing, and then it's like a gang, right? Like,
Yeah, they're getting more and more territory.
Yeah, it's like, they get these guys to join their territory. Then when they don't need them anymore, they just dispose of them.
Yeah.
Just like the communists did, just like Castro. Just like that's what they do. They gain a following, and then when they don't need them anymore, they just chop their heads off, and that's it. But that's what's going to happen.
But I think people are kind of changing their minds somewhat, because my daughter's a great example for
I'll
this.
tell you one thing. I've seen Hispanic culture change their mind. I've seen more gay LGBT people come out in Hispanic communities more than ever.
Hey, Roger, thanks for the call, brother. I got to get this other person out real quick. Good call, by the way. Good call. Let's see what you got. 805. I think I lost you real quick. You can hit me back up real quick. So let me see. This is what's going on. They're making the new California law will force retailers to have gender-neutral toy sections. I didn't know we needed gender-neutral toy section. I thought you take your kid to the toy store. Anytime I've ever gone with any of my kids, now they're grown, or my grandkids to the toy store, I don't go and tell them, okay, here's the boy section, or here's the girl section. Just like when I was a boy, I would run through the toy store. Back then it was Toys R Us. It was Toys R Us, and nobody would need to tell me where to go to play what toy. I went and grabbed whatever toy I wanted, and usually it was trucks, or it was the remote control cars, or maybe an airplane, or maybe cops and robbers, stuff like that. That's just what I wanted to play with. Nobody ever came and told me, oh, no, you need to play with this. Oh, no, Gil, you need to go to the neutral area. This area is neutral. It is not offensive to Barbie. It is not offensive to Ken. Here, we don't call them by their pronouns of male, female. Get out of here, brother. Get out of here. But this is what the toy industry is going to look like in a place coming soon to you. This is what they want. They want their ideologies to go to your kids. They're grooming your kids to sit there and start talking about what they are sexually, what they believe they are. These are little kids, people. These are little kids. These are children. What in the hell are you sitting here trying to sexualize everything from toys to birth certificates to everything? Like, oh, no, it's gender free. No, it is not gender free. I am a man. I was born a man. And there's nothing wrong with that. All of a sudden, we have to be embarrassed, and we got to have our kids. Oh, no, you listen, little Tommy. Go play with the doll, because that'll make you a better man. That's going to make you a better father. You're going to sit here and play with toys. Jeez, no. That's what they want. You're going to have the boy with the doll, and they want the girl with the gun. Maybe it's the No Man we're taking over. I don't know, but it's going pretty crazy, people. And I don't agree with Roger that what can we do? No, we can sit here and teach our kids certain morals, certain values. Let's see. All right, let's see. Alex, what's going on, my man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Give me 1 second, bro.
Yeah, get
I'm
your
right
money.
here on my job. Let me step out.
Don't let him catch you, fool. Don't let him catch you.
Hey, what's up, bro? Damn, man, I finally got through.
Oh, there you go. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
What's up, bro? Hey, so I got something to say about that one dude that came on and said that people that were losing the fighting fit.
Yes.
Sorry for the cussing. That's a lie, bro, because I'm one of them, bro, that you could have catch me at Santa Monica protesting with BLM. Bro, I don't know what it was, man, but I had like a spiritual awakening and all this bullshit that I was doing, and I don't know, man. It's bullshit, and I changed my mind. I'll say like 5 months ago, if you would have talked to me 5 months ago, I would have been in a completely different mindset.
Wait, so
like BLM.
so you were okay. This is perfect. So you were one of those guys that got caught up in the moment with the BLM movement,
Exactly.
and you thought you guys believed that you were in the '60s fighting for everybody's civil rights. Yes.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And I felt like white people, like to be an American was just like a white privilege shit. You know what I mean? Like I was all about I'm Chicano.
Okay.
So for me back then, being Chicano was like Mexican.
Right.
Like I know the definition of Chicano is like Mexican American,
Correct.
right? But for me, the Mexican flag meant more to me than the American flag.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I was like, I used to consider myself just Mexican.
Right.
And so like I used to say, oh, white supremacy. Bro, I lived in LA and Lennox to be exact.
That's right.
I've never seen a white supremacist in my life, dude. Never, bro. Never. And what it was, my sister. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I said in the Lennox area, you're looking out for essays with AKs, not white boys.
Exactly, bro. And I used to get jumped by Tongans, by black, by Mexican, my own raza. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
and for me to, I don't know what it was. Maybe my sister, because she was very religious,
Right.
and she like used to like preach to me, like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like you're supporting a movement, and I used to get pissed, bro. I remember, like, shut up, you're just one of them, and this and that. And I don't know, dude. Like, I wish, bro, that I could tell these people that are out there protesting, telling people white supremacy is out there, bro. I wish that mind switch or whatever the hell happened
Right.
in my head, bro. I wish I could tell people, you know, like I don't know, man. I have a hard time explaining.
No,
myself, you know?
you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. But what I want to get to is, so what clicked in you that, is it one day you woke up and say, wait a minute, this is bullshit? Or what was it that actually kind of helped you change your mind on how the whole view of the politics system is?
You know what? My sister has sent me a video.
Okay.
She sent me a video. Damn, what's his name, bro? It starts with a T. I believe it's Tatum.
Officer Tatum. Yeah, Officer Tatum, yes.
Yeah. I seen a video of him, man, and that just changed my perspective. And that goes back to the sense of knowledge. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like if you understand, I guess your surroundings and the history and stuff like that, like it's powerful, bro. You know, it's
for
powerful
sure.
because I was in a mindset, bro. I was in a mindset where I was just like, I'm Mexican, fuck America. These people are unfair, and I knew in my head, I'm like, for me, like I wanted to end up in prison or dead. That would have been like my ultimatum, you know, like.
Right.
I guess I don't know, man. I just flipped, man, and I started seeing life in a different perspective. And now that I see it, and I take pride in being American, bro.
That's
like,
right.
My life is different, man. And you know, I read the Bible now too.
That's
right. And
right.
my life is completely different, man. You know. So I wish, you know, one day that I could express myself a little bit better. I'll start like talking to people, you know. But for now, I just, you know, I keep it out to myself.
Yeah, no, but
you know, I felt like I needed to get on your show. Man,
hey, man, I appreciate
my story.
I appreciate the phone call, man. Have a good one, huh? So to the caller there, no, you're doing a great job. You sit here, you express yourself perfectly, and all you do with that is also you convey that same message when you're out speaking to, I don't know, maybe a coworker that you're confident with, and have those conversations. I have these conversations with everybody. Anybody who knows me at any job site, out in the street, and I will have a conversation about any kind of stuff like this with anybody, anytime, anywhere. And I've actually invited more than 1, 2, or 3 LGBT, and they see American Cholo and they run, because they don't want to have that conversation, because that conversation may not turn out the way they want it. We are not racist. We are not homophobe. We just don't believe in this. Here we go. Let me see. We got Maryland in the house. Hello.
What's good with you, man?
Oh, what's going on, DC?
Man, just chilling, man. You already know what to do, man. Just want to check in, man. You know what I'm saying? And give my opinion.
Shoot, baby, shoot.
Shout out to the other caller, man. You know what I'm saying? He was speaking some facts, man. But
sure.
I want to give you two, like I'm saying, from my experience being a black man.
Let's shoot it.
I don't like I said, the average black person in America is a conservative.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the media shows, the media likes to show that minority of the dysfunctional black people in America.
Yes.
That's a minority in what I'm saying, in the black community. The majority of the black community don't put up with that bullshit. And like this whole woke movement and black lives, like, okay, so I'm about that. Yes, black lives does matter.
Yes, sir.
But that movement is bullshit.
Yep.
Like I've been seeing that. Man, come on, bro. It's ran by a bunch of three people in that community. You know the community I'm talking about. Because I want to get your channel. You know how this soft.
Yeah. I ain't worried about it. They can take my video down. I don't trip on that. I don't get scared of that.
It's ran by 3 studs, man. Like, come on, I've been seeing the writing on the wall. All that, and I actually, me and my girl, we donated.
Oh,
I donated $500 to the Black Lives Matter. She donated $400.
Right.
And it was all a scam. Bro, it's like the black church. And that's why you don't see that many straight black men in the black church no more.
Right.
Because this woke stuff is a lie. It's all this liberal movements, and bro, like, I'm telling you, bro, like this cancer culture is going to backfire on us real quick, man. Because it's coming to the point now where you can't be this straight black man without getting shamed.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. I like that. I like the burp. I burp. I fart, I drink beer, I talk shit with the homies at the barbecue.
Of course.
I like to roll dice, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't be a man no more without somebody like, it's like they forcing the LGBTQ on us.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. To be a man, all of a sudden, is something wrong. They don't like the masculinity. They want everybody to be demasculated. We're not men anymore. We're gender neutral. No, we're men, and there's millions of us in America. And we got to stop hiding behind being fearful, being called a homophobe, because we're not. We're just men.
Yeah, exactly. And the other day, I had to put the little restriction on CNN at my grandma's house because she's one of those old comfortable liberal. You know those old folks.
Yeah.
Like the baby boomer generation.
Yes.
Love CNN.
Yes.
It's a bunch of lies, bro. Like you got to do your research. That's why I'm happy that this younger generation of free thinking people in the Rasa or the black community are waking up and like really doing their research and saying like, man, hold on, man, we've been led astray.
Yeah, we have. But the thing is that a lot of people just jump on, like the last caller, just jump on certain wagons because they think they're doing the right thing. A hell of a lot of the black community, even the Chicano community, the Raza community, they jumped on BLM too. They don't jump on ours, the Latinos, but they jumped on BLM, did this. And now that the election's over, where's BLM? Like I said,
and we looking silly as hell.
Yeah, they use us.
But that's all I have for you, though, Gil. Man,
hey, man.
Keep the work up, man.
That's right, DC. I appreciate the call, my man. Always a great call.
All
right, brother. I see. We got another one. Mr. Julian, what you got, Playboy?
Yo, what's up, Gil?
Talk to me, homeboy. Talk to me.
Man.
That's
all
right. I appreciate it.
I ain't caught up with the stream. You feel me? I just got out of work right now. But cancel culture. What I feel about it?
Yep.
Pretty dumb. I mean, half of the stuff they be canceling, I don't know. They got no good reason for it towards it, and some of it they just be with like envy and all that. You feel me? I don't know. Like half of the shit they be doing, I don't know.
You know, it is. It's knee-jerk reaction. Everybody gets super insulted. Everybody's, oh my God, they're doing this, they're doing that. And at the end of the day, it's just human beings do what human beings do. We're not perfect. We're not going to say every certain phrase. If we see some transgender person, sometimes we may call you sir because you're like a dude, you know? Or you might
Oh, God.
say, that's how it is.
Have you seen that? Yeah, have you seen that TikTok girl with the Sonic guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. And then he points the camera at himself, and do I look like a star? Oh my God!
Yeah.
No, but to the end of it,
yeah.
My bad. Go.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. That was a good one.
Honestly, okay. I don't think I'm homophobic, but I think it draws to a line where it's like, I mean, come on, it's common sense, and I mean, like you can't expect everybody to be with your band or like your whole wave. You feel me? Like not everybody's built like that. I'm kind of like the old heads, like my father's generation and shit. I don't think it's right, but you know, you can't force me to like it. Like what the hell?
Pretty much. But hey, man, I appreciate the phone call, Playboy. Thank you.
All right, thank you, bro.
All right, for sure. All right, see what else we got coming on here real quick. ¿Qué pasó, carnal?
¿Qué dice con Gilberto?
Ah, pues aquí estoy. ¿Qué dice?
Órale, aquí soy el papá de Raimundo. Me llamo Salvador.
Está hablando del jale. Sí, dame como una hora y le hablo para atrás. Ya está, jefe. All right. Ándale, carnal. That was actually one of the guys looking for work. So, so let's see what you guys got, because I will be tapping out here early today because we want to watch some Dodger baseball. Let's see. I'll go through some comments real quick. Oh no! Wait! Before I go, let me tell you what's coming to a movie theater near you. In the days of the LGBTQ community, where men are no longer men and women are no longer women, the superhero comes to take care of us, and his name is Mr. Kent. Mr. Kent is the new superhero. He is literally the Man of Steel. There you go, people. That is a new one for you. If it's not gay, it's wrong, Gilly. And people will sit there and say, Gil, what's the big deal? It's a comic book. Comic books will eventually turn to movies. It's eventually something that's being pushed again. It's thrown in your face. As much as people talk about inclusion in the community, right? You hear inclusion. We need more inclusion. We need more diversity. Where is all the raza in the movies? Where's all the raza superheroes? Where's all the raza guys out there working? We're not part of that inclusion, people. Yet they want to push this on you. This is inclusion right here. This is what they want to push on you. Why? Because they want your son or daughter to see this. Say, oh, that's what's going on. That's what's cracking, man. You know, everybody wanted to be a cholo gangbanger back in the 90s. Well, in the 2021, everybody wants to be gay, man. You know, and if you are gay, more power to you. It's like me going out and telling everybody, hey, I'm heterosexual. Oh, all right. Well, good for you, man. I'm going to go to, hey, I'm heterosexual. Like, well, good for you, brother. You're gay? Well, good for you. I don't care. I don't care if you kiss guys. I don't care if you kiss girls. But this is something that will make... Hold on. Let's see what we got. Julio, what's going on, brother? Oh, man, Julio. I don't know. I went to voicemail for some reason and come back on. I apologize for that. So this what's going to happen is going to have your children asking you, Mom, Dad, why are those two boys kissing? That's what they want. They want it to be out there and be. Hold on, let me see if I can get this guy back on real quick. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Maybe. All right, let's see if you come on, Julio. Phone is ringing. Julio.
Yo.
What's going on, my man?
What's up, my man? I didn't think I was going to get through.
Yeah. Talk to me, man. I pressed the wrong button. Go ahead.
So yeah, bro, the way I look at it, it's kind of like almost like a conspiracy, bro. Like, okay, like over there in China, right? They have all these boy bands, and the boy bands are all, feminine and, pretty boys. And so anyways, China got this thing going on now, and they can't do that anymore. They said they don't want that in the heads of their men, thinking that that's okay to look feminine.
Right.
So they're trying to change it up and have everybody, like macho. And then over here in the West, they're doing the opposite.
Yeah, we're doing the complete opposite.
They're trying to, feminize all the men out here and all the young men, and
For sure.
But there's something going on.
Yeah,
something's going on.
I believe it, brother, and I think we got to get ahead of it so it doesn't get too out of hand, even though it kind of is already. But yeah, man, it's just nuts, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate the phone call. I'm about to cut out of here because I'm about to watch some Dodger baseball, baby. Thank you for the call.
No problem, man.
All right, brother. All right, people. So yeah, that's what's coming to a theater near you. I hope you guys are ready for the Man of Steel. He will be coming for you and coming for whatever else you got. Let's see. Wait, the Anglos have done is painted a picture of Hispanics. See what you got, Cap Salazar. A picture of Hispanics and natives in the worst way possible, so our kids can hate themselves and their culture and want to identify as BLK. BLK or BLM? All right, go Dodgers. So what we're going to do, this will be, like I said, people, it's going to be a quick one. I ain't down with the cancel culture. They want to cancel me? Get your money, Playboy. You don't pay my bills. So I hope you guys have a good one. Let's go out here, enjoy some little bit of baseball. We will probably be doing we'll definitely be doing an interview next Friday. I'm not sure who it is yet. We kind of do them on the fly, and then we'll see if maybe we do a live on Friday. I appreciate you guys kicking in. Let's go watch some baseball. You guys have a good one, and don't stay quiet. Stay brown. Stay down. God bless you, Raza. Let's do this.